Hello and welcome to our today's virtual customer event for personalized cosmetic for hair care. So please welcome our today's presenter, Ute Griesbach from Marketing Europe, and Helena Platzbecker from she is the technical manager from the market development team for hair, body, oral care. So enjoy the presentation. Ute, the stage is yours.
And welcome. You and your cosmetic products have a story to tell, and BASF Care Creation is there to help you tell it. Alongside demand for sustainability and ethical business practices, we see the wish for individual expression as one of the key megatrends shaping cosmetics today. Beauty and health are increasingly becoming one as people become more aware of their inner needs, influenced now additionally by the corona situation. We offer solutions that write the next chapter in your brand success. And now we go one step further. With our new personalized hair care concept, you can give consumers access to the alphabet to compose tailor-made products for themselves without any additional device. Consumers have different needs and preferences from their hair care products. We have designed two chassis formulations based upon texture and naturality to appeal to different consumer groups. These can be combined with 4 boosters, which can be used to personalize the final application based on customer needs at the time. Each chassis can be combined with each booster, depending on the needs and the mood of the day. Finally, there are 8 options for combinations of the chassis with the boosters. And here we have a demonstration of the application, how it should be used, and this is explained in the following by Helena.
So we did this small video for demonstration purpose to show how this concept is intended to be used. So first of all, you apply the conditioner base onto your hands. Of course, depending on the hair length, the amount of conditioner varies a bit. Then you add 3 pumps of the booster, mix it in hands, and then apply it onto your hair, onto damp hair. Then you leave it in for a few minutes and then rinse it off. What is very important is that we do not recommend to use the booster formulation alone. So the booster should be added to the conditioner base and not directly on the hair or on the scalp.
All right, so then let's go into the basic chassis. Here I would like to introduce you to Nina. Nina, as you can see, has very curly hair, and she needs, of course, a conditioner with every hair wash. She needs this for the wet combability and the dry combability. And she does not want to spend a lot of money for her hair care, maybe even every day. So therefore, we developed a conventional hair conditioner base, which focuses on the basic performance and but a good performance. And here I let Helena again to explain the formulation.
Yes, so as you can see, the conventional hair conditioner base is a quite simple conditioner formulation. It contains a reduced number of ingredients that, in fact, provide sufficient conditioning performance. But the overall conditioning performance or the added value then comes from the booster, which you will add to this conditioner base.
All right. So let's come to Linda, our second individual here. Linda, as you can see, has straight hair but long hair. She also needs a conditioner, but she is looking as well for natural bases, natural sources, etc. So therefore, we developed this conditioner base based on ingredients which are approved according to Cosmos, and the total formulation was as well developed according to the Cosmos criteria.
Yes, and it is again a very simple and minimalist formulation with only 5 ingredients in this case. And as my colleague already said, it is based on our natural Plantaquat NC, which is also suitable for Cosmos formulations.
Then we come to the booster, and one target for us was volume. Volume is required for people or by people who have fine hair, not that much hair, who wants to have a fuller hair shape. And what can you do here? You can strengthen from within. You can do something for the surface of the hair. And finally, you can stimulate the hair growth. So that's why we selected ingredients which can do like this, and working from the surface and on the surface and working from within.
The formulation, as you can see here on this slide, contains very high concentrations of active ingredients. This is very important to mention because then also during storage some changes in color and odor can occur. But we choose this high amount or this high concentration of active ingredients because when you then use the recommended amount of booster and add it to your conditioner base, you will have the right concentration of actives in your final application. So you see we worked here with our Tricogain active ingredient for hair growth and volume, in addition with Cashmelan. And it is a clear yellow, low viscous formulation. To prove the performance of our booster formulation, we carried out a volume measurement. This measurement is done before and after treatment with the formulation, and we use 10 hair strands per test product. We use a robotic device for this measurement, and each hair strand is combed for 23 times. And the determination of volume is then done by using digital images at different angles. Yeah, the result is then the mean of 10 strands per test formulation. On this slide, you can see the results of this volume measurement. So the higher the value, the more volume you have. The baseline is at 100%. And you see the first bar is the conventional conditioner base on its own. The second bar is then the volume booster on its own. And what you can see here is that the effect really comes from the booster formulation. So the third bar is the mixture of conventional conditioner base plus volume booster. And you see an increased volume compared to the conventional conditioner base alone. We also tested a market benchmark, which is already a combination of base formulation plus booster, and this does not increase volume. So our conventional conditioner base plus our booster really significantly increases the volume and outperforms this market benchmark.
Yeah, thank you. Then coming to the next target, which we selected, and this is brilliance. Brilliance, also named brightness or gloss. It is an indication for a healthy hair and lack of damage. Here the surface must be uniform so that the light can reflect perfectly. So in this case, we can do the same, working from the outside and from the inside, and therefore we combined here almondamin, the active, which is a mixture of high molecular weight heteropolysaccharides from almond, marshmallow, and flax, and combined it with low molecular wheat protein hydrolysate, which is able to penetrate into the hair and to repair from within. So together they are really strong in doing something beneficial for brilliance.
Yes, the formulation is a very simple one. It does contain a little bit of Rheocare XGN for stabilization and a high concentration of almondamin and also quite high concentration of our hydrolyzed wheat protein, the gluadine WLM bends. The formulation is slightly turbid and beige, has a beige color. Also with this booster formulation, we carried out a performance test. What we do here is we do a pairwise comparison of hair strands which are treated with a product. Those hair strands are put into a special gloss box with certain light conditions, and then 16 trained panelists evaluate the hair strands and saying which hair strand gives more gloss and is better accepted. And this measurement or this evaluation is done also under standard climate conditions. In this case, we tested our booster against two different benchmarks. So I start on the left side. This is the pairwise comparison of our basic conditioner plus our Brilliance booster in comparison to our conditioner base plus a booster from the market. Everything which is on the zero line in the middle would mean you have an equal performance. So both products, in that case, or both booster formulations show the same gloss. What you can see here, that for gloss, we have, on the right side, the result, which means we have more gloss for our combination, so our basis conditioner plus our booster, and it was also more accepted by the panelists. On the right side, it is the same diagram, so the principle is the same, but a different reference product. So we tested our basic conditioner plus our Brilliance booster against a reference product from the market, which is already, again, the combination of base plus booster. And also here, our combination shows significantly more gloss, and it was also more accepted by the panelists.
Yeah, coming to the third booster. And here we targeted suppleness. Suppleness is in fashion as natural hairstyles are in fashion. And if the hair is supple, it feels soft and it appears authentic. So sometimes the hair needs a little bit help to be truly soft and supple, and therefore we combined here our lipofructyl argan, the oil from the argan tree, and combined it with a very light emollient plus gluadine PLM, which is a so-called phytokeratin in a low molecular weight range. Yeah, we have a biphase product here because we have a lipophilic and we have a hydrophilic phase. And all of these ingredients are Cosmos approved to make a match as well with one of the basic chassis.
Yes, as my colleague already said, this is a two-phase product, so it has to be shaken well before use. And you see here in the water phase, which would be the yellow phase in this case, we have our water-soluble microprotein Gluadine Kera PLM. And in the orange oil phase, we have our lipofructyl argan and also our highly volatile emollient cetyl ultimate. The performance test we carried out here is a so-called suppleness test. What we do here is we pull treated hair strands through this special arrangement of metal rings, as you can see in the picture on the right side. And we measure the force which is needed to pull this hair strand through this arrangement. And as you can imagine, the lower the force, the more supple is the hair surface. This test is also done under standardized climate conditions. And you can see here the results. On the very left side, the bar for untreated hair, so no product on it, followed by the second bar for the suppleness booster alone, which gives a quite low force, so increasing suppleness. The natural conditioner base is also more supple than untreated hair, but not as good as the suppleness booster. But that's fine because that's what we want to have. We want the effect to come from the suppleness booster. So the combination of natural conditioner base plus suppleness booster improves really the suppleness. And we also, for comparison, tested again a market benchmark, so base plus booster. You can see that here the suppleness is even better, but I have to point out that this benchmark contains silicone oils, whereas our suppleness booster and also our natural conditioner base do not contain any silicone.
Yeah, and we come to our last booster, which was dedicated to anti-pollution. Why anti-pollution? So we often experience in big cities where you have a lot of smog, not today because the corona situation decreased a lot the pollution in our cities coming from the exhausting gases from the cars. Currently we are in a good position, but if it normalizes, the situation will become like before Corona. We will have again pollution, in particular in the cities. And then pollution, particulates, can deposit on the hair surface, but it goes not only to the hair surface, it goes also to the scalp. And there the odor develops from the sebum, the secretion, and finally the feel and even long-term condition of the hair suffers. So therefore, we created the anti-pollution booster with Rambo Vital, which was introduced last year as an extract from the Vietnamese rambutan tree, and it has been proven that it's really beneficial for the anti-pollution effect. All ingredients here are as well Cosmos approved, means it matches perfectly with the Cosmos chassis.
The formulation itself is again quite simple. It's a water-based formulation containing our Rambo Vital active. And it also contains some APG, so the Plantacare 818 UP, which helps to dissolve the active ingredient in water. It is a clear and yellowish liquid, quite a simple formulation. And this is the only booster formulation where we have not carried out an additional performance test, but we can rather refer to the nice results, which we already presented during the Rambovital launch last year.
Right. With a shampoo and a conditioner containing Rambovital, a clinical test was carried out, and as well a consumer test. So we have lots of results demonstrating that the Rambovital is able to improve a lot of parameters which are perceived by the consumers, but they are as well proven in this clinical test. So with a stronger protocol, I would say. And but here the consumer themselves, they say 73% anti-pollution activity, and the product acts like a hair deodorant because it's working on the sebum excretion on the scalp and on the hair finally when it gets to the hair. So all very nice results in a high value, demonstrating that this is really the ideal ingredient for this target. Yeah, so all in all, you have seen two chassis formulation, the conventional one and the natural one, Cosmos Conform. You have seen 4 booster compositions, and of course it is possible to combine even 2 or 3 boosters with one of the chassis, so that there are even more combinations possible than we showed here.
Okay, so thank you very much for your participation. So have a great day and stay safe and healthy. So thank you very much also to our panelists and Helena, Ute, for this wonderful presentation, and hopefully see you next time. Bye-bye.
BASF. We create chemistry.